proclamations. The first one is emergency medical services. Brian, come on up here, please. Whereas National Emergency Medical Service Week brings together local communities and medical personnel to publicize safety and honor the dedication of those who provide the day-to-day life-saving services of medicine's front line. And whereas the American College of Emergency Physicians was instrumental in establishing EMS Week when President Gerald Ford declared November 3rd to the 10th, 1974 as the first National Emergency Medical Services Week. And whereas emergency medical services is a vital public service and the members of EMS teams are ready to provide life-saving care to those in need 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And whereas the members of EMS teams engage in thousands of hours of specialized training and continuing education to enhance their life-saving skills. And whereas the 2021 EMS Week theme, Rising to the Challenge, is particularly meaningful now to remind people that every day EMS is still there to respond, support, and care for the needs of our communities. And whereas it is important to recognize the value and accomplishment of the EMS providers in Sun Prairie by designating Emergency Medical Services Week, now therefore I, Paul Esser, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor, on behalf of the city of Sun Prairie, do proclaim May 15th to the 21st, 2022 as Emergency Medical Services. And I have a proclamation. Would you please come up here, fellows, and join us? I have a proclamation to present to you. And then, Brian, would you like to say a few words to us?
Want to say any words?
Oh, go right ahead.
Here you go.
I'll brief. Shane and Nate are two of our paramedics who've been here for quite a few years. They are representative of the 40 we have on the roster. I think it's important to recognize the commitment and sacrifice that all paramedics make in order to serve the community. This year's theme is Rising to the Challenge. EMS consistently rises to the challenge. We do our work without need for accolade or attention, but it is always nice to get it. This past year, we have risen to the challenge in ways that I don't think any of us could have ever imagined. One pandemic in my career is sufficient. Thank you very much. We have improved the way in which we deliver service and meet the community's needs. We've had vaccinations, we've had testings. These paramedics and all of our paramedics have been on the front line since the very beginning. There's no end in sight for us, and we continue to come to work every day and do our jobs with fierce dedication and commitment to services. So I want to say thank you to Shane and Nate, to all of our paramedics for that, and I would invite Paula to pause and reflect on the services that we deliver this week during EMS Week 2022.
Thank you. They would like to thank you in person. There you go. Next proclamation